Welcome to the NewsRamp Nonprofit Podcast. I'm your host, Max Newsman, and I'm thrilled to have you with us today. NewsRamp.com curates the latest business news from leading newswires, bringing you the most relevant stories to keep you informed and inspired. Now, a quick note before we dive in. While this podcast is produced with the assistance of AI and AI voices, rest assured that the stories we're sharing are very real, and the complete news stories can be found at NewsRamp.com. It's Wednesday evening, July 16th, 2025, and we have a lineup of nonprofit headlines and stories that you won't want to miss. So grab your coffee, lace up those running shoes, or settle into your favorite chair, and let's get started. Here is our first headline.
Ladew Gardens honors the legacy of Leith Symington Griswold with named director role. Ladew Topiary Gardens is proud to announce the naming of its Director of Horticulture and Facilities position in honor of Leith Symington Griswold, one of the garden's visionary founders. Leith's legacy has shaped Ladew into the destination it is today. She was a leader in conservation, philanthropy, and played a pivotal role in founding Ladew Topiary Gardens. Her influence is still felt today, with her family remaining deeply involved in supporting Ladew's mission. The current Director of Horticulture and Facilities, Adrienne Getman, expressed her honor in holding a position that bears Leith Griswold's name. Ladew recently gathered to celebrate Leith's vision, generosity, and leadership. To learn more about Ladew Gardens and its rich history, visit ladewgardens.com.
Dr. Jennifer Ashton and Dr. Joseph Wu join American Heart Association Board of Directors. Dr. Jennifer Ashton and Dr. Joseph Wu have been appointed to the American Heart Association's Board of Directors, effective July 1, 2025. Dr. Ashton, a nationally recognized women's health advocate and chief medical correspondent for ABC News, brings expertise in obesity medicine and preventive health. Dr. Wu, a leading cardiothoracic surgeon and professor at Stanford Medicine, is known for his groundbreaking research in cardiac surgery innovation. Their appointments reflect the association's commitment to advancing cardiovascular health outcomes. CEO Nancy Brown expressed excitement for their unique perspectives and contributions to the mission of longer, healthier lives for all. The American Heart Association continues its work in science-based solutions and community-centered approaches in the fight against heart disease and stroke.
African Voices presents Lineage, celebrating a legacy of love, family, and activism. African Voices magazine will host an opening exhibition for artist Watson Meir and a launch celebration honoring Harry Belafonte on July 26, 2025. The Summer-Fall 2025 issue features Meir's art on the cover. The event will include readings by contributors like Gia Anasi Shakur. Publisher Carolyn A. Butts highlights Belafonte's impact as an artivist during the civil rights era. The event is free, with donations welcomed. African Voices, celebrating 33 years, is fundraising after being defunded by the National Endowment for the Arts. Spelman College is archiving their art collection. Meir's portrait of Belafonte captures his legacy and compassion. Limited copies of the spring 2025 issue are available, with the Harry Belafonte issue releasing in August. Watson Meir, an award-winning artist, has exhibited globally. Guest editor Keisha Gay Anderson is a poet, writer, and artist. African Voices is supported by various councils, grants, and private donors. Founded in 1992, African Voices showcases art, literature, and films by artists of color. GBK and Sydenham host star-studded pre-SB Longevity Talent Lounge at Sydenham Clinic in Beverly Hills. GBK and Sydenham recently hosted their exclusive longevity lounge at the Sydenham Clinic in Beverly Hills, bringing together athletes, celebrities, and influencers for a day of celebration and wellness ahead of the SB Awards. Guests enjoyed B12 shots, IV infusions, and learned about Sydenham Clinic's personalized medical services. Better You showcased telehealth treatments, while attendees received gifts from Meta H2O, Black Eden 1912 Bourbon, and Rodeo de las Aguas. The event featured top names like Haesong Kim, Ben Kasparius, Ezra Fretch, Noah Elliott, Azzy Fudd, and more. Guests were treated to gifts from Invanti, Nucleus, Right Meals, Raiwasa Villas, and more. Nonprofit organizations like Luskin Orthopedic Institute for Children and Foundation for a Drug-Free World were also present to raise awareness for their causes.
The Xala Foundation celebrates graduation of 409 participants from Transformative Discover Yourself program. The Xala Foundation recently celebrated a major milestone with the graduation of 409 participants from its Discover Yourself program, a personal empowerment initiative running for 2 years. The emotional event brought together both young and old from the town of Jose Maria Morelos and surrounding areas, focusing on self-awareness, resilience, and community building. Xala, a sustainable community in Mexico, aims to set a new standard for placemaking, integrating hospitality, agriculture, and cultural preservation. The Foundation's holistic approach includes personal development, entrepreneurship, and cultural preservation, with a focus on creating pathways for sustainable community-led growth. Looking ahead, the Xala Foundation is preparing local artisans, suppliers, and agricultural producers to participate in Xala's regenerative luxury economy, ensuring the community thrives culturally and economically as the region evolves.
The Community Foundation of Broward announces 2 new grants for cancer research, totaling $900,000. Cancer patients in Broward County are gaining greater access to cutting-edge research and treatments thanks to new grants from the Community Foundation of Broward, totaling $900,000. The grants were awarded to Memorial Foundation, Lung Cancer Biomarkers and Precision Therapy for $450,000 over 3 years, and Nova Southeastern University for exosome-based immunotherapies for melanoma, also $450,000 over 3 years. These grants aim to make cancer research and patient support more accessible in Broward, advancing local breakthroughs in cancer therapy. The Community Foundation believes in closing health equity gaps by prioritizing inclusive care and in ensuring diverse populations are supported throughout their cancer journey. Since 2016, the Foundation has invested over $3 million in local cancer research, clinical trials, and support systems for Broward County cancer patients. First Downs and Fundamentals, Rock Hill Football Camp, empowers young athletes. The Community Partnership Foundation, in partnership with former Buffalo Bills safety Jonathan Meeks, hosted its second Football C.A.M.P. at Rock Hill High School. The program, offered for free to sports enthusiasts aged 7 to 15, blended personal development with athletic training. Participants engaged in football drills, games, and activities, along with learning about mental health, financial literacy, and community involvement. The camp, led by Meeks and other former NFL athletes, emphasized creating meaningful experiences to inspire and empower youth. The Community Partnership Foundation, a 501c3 nonprofit organization, aims to drive positive change in York County SC through equitable opportunities. To learn more, visit www.thecommunitypartnershipfoundation.org or follow them on Instagram.
Thank you for joining us today. That's it for this episode of the NewsRamp Nonprofit Podcast. As a reminder, NewsRamp curates news from leading newswires like Newsworthy.ai, 24/7pressrelease.com, newsdirect.com, and blockchainwire.io. We encourage you to visit newsramp.com to read all of today's news.